Hey crew, Smash here. Today I'm playing through ISS Vanguard. This is a demonstration of not one of the first few levels, but quite far into the game. So this will be very much spoilerific. So if you are looking to play this game and don't want spoilers, this is not your video. I have opened the envelope, the secret envelope. So there will be spoilers in that case. I have done about 10 missions, so this is very much middle game, and this is a story mission. So without further ado, if none of that bothers you, I will reveal the table. All right, we are doing Aggregator Craft World Outer Shell. This is a story mission. This requires one of the technologies to actually be able to do, and I have landed with this lander. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. We had a roughish landing. The lander made us move the timer forward 2 spaces, the time track. So we're going to be hitting a log pretty soon. I have picked my crew. I have drawn my hand. So my hand's down here. I won't show you that yet. I'll show you them as I use them. But I will show you my crew, the crew I have chosen. First crew member. Haven't played with her yet, but she seems to have a pretty good ability. Second crew member, one of my favorites, and my favorite actual sector is Recon. So probably one of my favorite characters. Allows you to basically exert yourself for free. Raven Tyson, also MVP. Ignore the results of Danger Die. Very powerful. And lastly, Eleanor, who also has a pretty powerful ability that allows you to refresh all her reds. She has 5 red dice, so that's pretty strong as well. Everyone has 10 red dice except for Ute, because she is only level 1. Note that I will probably I won't be explaining all the rules. I will go over things that are important, but I'm not going to explain all the rules. Also, I probably won't go over what equipment I have yet, but it's basically med kits and mobility ones, because this one suggests. Actually, no, I didn't get to check what it suggests. So the planet I only landed on. I only got one. Only spent 1 energy on this, so I only really got to see the information on the landing. So without further ado, I think that's everything. Let's start. So our mission is to find ingress into the craft world. So we're just going to find our way into the craft world. I'm going to guess it's this iris hatch over here, but who knows? Could be anything. So we're not actually stuck on this start tile by the looks of it, thankfully. Quickest way to the hatch is down here and over there. So maybe we'll start with Recon. Recon has the Scout Craft, which allows me to basically just discard 2 green dice without rolling them and move 2 spaces. So we're going to start by doing that. So green's going to move so we don't have to use the movement abilities. So we'll discard that dice. And yeah, we'll use those 2 dice to move Recon. So my Recon character here. Come on, focus. There it is. Very cool. So 1, 2. Now we're at the iris hatch. Okay, so now we're going to try and roll to open the hatch. There's no danger die involved, so I can get at the danger die. I need a computer and a wrench. So Wrench is, if I remember rightly, wrench is green. So I have, is it? No, it must be blue. Okay, well, I don't have any die with wrench on it, so we'll go with the, and computer screen is also blue, so we'll probably just go with these 3 dice and just try to get all Vanguards. So if we can get Vanguards, that will get us in. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best bet, to try and get all Vanguards to get us in. Let's roll. Try to get some Vanguards. That's 1 Vanguard. All right, I'm going to use... No, there's no point in me using that. Damn. Looks like I just fail. That's unfortunate, because I have a re-roll of any green, but the green is the only one that got the Vanguard. That's unfortunate. I should have played more, so I should have rolled 1 more dice, so I could have used this to get the second Vanguard. But alas, we failed. So those go to the use pile. We don't really have any other uses for them at this very second. So that is both of her actions. So turn over, goes to Raven Tyson. Now let's go to an event. What icons do we have? Oop, okay. Gain panic, injury, or delete a blue dice. Because we have the right symbol for this section, we actually have to do that. Guess we're deleting a blue dice. That's really annoying. I'd rather not have an injury. All right. Down to 9 dice on recon. Always a good start on the first turn. All right. Raven Tyson. First thing we're going to do with Raven Tyson is mining probe. So we can either put a blue dice across or a red dice. I think we'll put a red dice. So I'm going to push this dice over. So that means the mining probe can go down. So let's find the mining probe in this sector. Mining probe goes in this sector. Put the mining probe over here so that we remember it's down. So that's Raven Tyson's first turn. Second turn, I'm going to go, so we need either a, for this one, we have samples that gain us mineral leads. So we need just a singular pickaxe. So we might just roll 2 red die just to try and get that. Ooh. But if we roll more than 2 dice, we get the negative log. I guess we just roll the 1 dice then. Roll the 1 dice. Oh no, interesting. So we need to get it in the first try, because this needs 3. So we need 3 in the first try. So you basically need to roll as much so that you get this the first time and ignore this one. So we're just gonna send it then and roll a couple of dice, because if we get this one right, we'll roll. Oh, he has a blue. Let's roll these ones. Let's roll all these, because his blue abilities convert to a pickaxe, which is good. That's only 2. Damn. All right, so move 2 from the spent pool. No, I should have rolled 1 extra to use that again. Oh, we can use this. If you're in a sector with mission equipment, ignore, which we are, ignore the negative. So we are going to ignore the negative on this roll. So we're going to use that. So that's, sorry, two successes, which will move this up here. I don't have another way to re-roll. I could re-roll any number of blue dice. I know you're supposed to do this before the, but we might actually just do that too. Well, there we go. That fixes that problem. I probably didn't need to use that other card. Oh. So if we look at the order, choose dice, modify the results using section cards. Okay, yeah, so you roll dice, then modify, and then mark outcome. So I shouldn't have marked the outcome so early, but that actually does get us the win there. I'm going to leave that one there because I did technically use it first, and then I realized I could probably just re-roll. So that gets us 2 mineral leads, and this gets replaced with P0. 2 mineral leads. We got a 0 and a 0. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. P00, point of interest is nothing interesting. That's what's going on there, unfortunately. So we're going to go like that. Nothing interesting is happening now. So we'll move out of here probably. All right. Next. So he put down the probe and then he did that. So next thing is the event. So we don't have any of those symbols. So we're just progressing the time tracks. So there's this time track, and then there's this time track, which is going to push us to log 566. So let's go to log 566 and see what we have in store. I'm not going to read the log. I'm just going to read the outcomes. Progress the time track on global conditions by 1. Okay. That's interesting. So the next time that ticked a box, so the next time we do that, we have to go to log 574, which I won't do yet, obviously. So that just progressed our time tracks 1 step. Next. All right, so that's Raven Tyson's turn. We're going to security, Eleanor. All right, so this one here, faint signal, requires 4 red dice and a blue dice to get a success. So she has tons of red dice. We're going to move her. To move to a connected sector, that's pretty rough. Require to use either roll 3 dice or get a spanner or a computer. All right, guess we're rolling 3 dice. And is there a negative to it? Okay, if I get an exclamation point, I need to roll a G. Ooh, what's a G? How bad is that? It's not terrible. You're not going to get injured, but you'll lose supplies pretty easily. So we're going to roll. Well, damn. That would have got us the win without rolling all 3, but we didn't get any exclamation points, so we don't have to roll any G's. So she is going to move here. So wait, I have to go here, then here. Okay. That is not something really she can do. All right, she needs to move again. So we need that 1 blue dice. And we also need, so we need that over here next turn. So we're going to take the risk. Oh, wrong person. We're going to take the risk and only roll 2 dice and hope to get a Vanguard. Come on, Vanguard. Damn. All right. Can we re-roll? Purple. No, blue. You have one. No. We are going to use this. But I've kind of screwed myself here. Actually, no. Before we use that, we are going to use the stimulant injector. It might be a little bit of a waste, but we kind of need this. So using the equipment card stimulant injector allows me to re-roll my entire re-roll up to 5 dice. So we're re-rolling 2 dice. That's also not great. Well, so we don't have to roll the injury, we're going to use this. Move 1 result from the roll pool to their owner's spent pool. But that also means we do not move because we did not actually succeed. But we don't have to roll the G, thankfully. So that's kind of disappointing. I'm going to probably have to use her active ability next turn. Yeah, so let's go to, oh, I forgot to flip this over. Yeah, let's go to the action card. So what do we got? There is a rune symbol, so we can either lose a supply or roll a G. Okay. Can lose a supply or roll a G. We're up to 7 supplies at the moment, so we'll probably lose a supply. So we're going to take us down to 6 supplies. So that doesn't advance time tracks, thankfully. And that is Eleanor's turn done. So now, Science. Science is going to move and try and do this inactive defense, I think. I think that's probably the best bet for Science. So we're going to move Science over. So she either needs to roll a spanner, a computer. So I'm just going to roll. Do I roll 3 dice? Or do I roll 1 and try and get it? What should I do? I'm just going to roll 2 dice and just hope to get the right thing. Spanner or computer, 2 blues. Oh no, because I need these. I need these for the next one. So maybe I'll just roll 3 dice of the colors I don't need, which will get us there anyway. So we're just aiming for no. Yep, okay, that would have won us. Just the Vanguard would have got us there. So that's 1. So that goes from available to spent. So that gets us the move. But can we do anything with these? Science. Any roll 1 from your spent pool? No. No. Okay. Can't do anything with those, so those go to the spent pool. All right. So that moves Science down to the defense battery. Now we're going to try and hijack its controls, which is this here, which requires two Science symbols and 2 computers. So we're going to just go this one, these ones, that one. Guess we try and. Ooh, this is not good. All right. What can we do? 4 dice now. Yeah, so let's roll for this hijack its controls. We need 2. Okay, let's go. That's a win. Double Vanguard, 2 of those, and an extra Vanguard. We got more than enough on that. So we actually have 1 extra Vanguard, which we don't need to use. Oh, we can use it. Actually, we can use this to refresh 2 die. So we'll do that afterwards. Move them to the spent pool, and then we'll refresh 2 blue dice, which we will use refresh those 2, I guess. Refresh those 2 dice. And now we need to, so we've got the success, we've got log 705, so let's go to log 705. Again, I'm going to read the outcome, not the actual thing. So see if box 940 is marked without resolving the log. Do I have box 940 marked? Let's find out. 940. Oh, that's all the way at the back. 940. Nope, I don't have the box 940 marked. So 705. If it is marked, go to log 690. Otherwise, go to 696. So I don't have it marked. So we're going to go to 696. We've opened the outer shell, gain access to the hub, blah, blah, blah. Go to 682, mark box B. This one's a rabbit warren. Mark box B. Gain 1 victory token and place POI 316 in sector 4. So I get a victory token and place POI 316 in sector 4. So victory token 316 in sector 4. 316. Refitted battery, defense battery. Interesting. That's very interesting. I thought we'd get possibly more than that, but all right. Moving on. So she moved, sorry, and then completed that. So time for an event. What do we got? Okay, we're just time tracking because none of the symbols match. So time track. Okay, so she's turned, so hers flips over, they all flip back to the start. We're back to Recon's turn. All right, so Recon is going to aim to open the hatch. So what do I need? I need a spanner plus a computer. So basically I just need 2 Vanguards because I have neither of those symbols. All right. So there's, what I can do now is actually, I'm going to spend my 1 charge to bring, let's go with this dice over to exert. So we've exerted. So instead of deleting a dice for the exertion, we're just going to put this dice over here to refresh all of these ones, and we use a charge. So charge done. So that's 1 of her turns. So we need, as I said, we need 2 Vanguards. So to get 2 Vanguards, we've got re-roll any number of green dice. So let's maybe roll 1 extra green dice. And then, so if we roll 5, we can use this to move to the spent pool. Okay, let's get some Vanguards. Okay, so we're going to move 2 from the roll pool using this. 2 from the roll pool to get a Vanguard to the spent pool. So we're going to put them from the roll pool to the spent pool to turn this one into a Vanguard. Bam, we've got double Vanguard. Double Vanguard gets us the win. We also have this. Can this do anything? I can draw 3 cards or move any crew numbers. No, I can't do that. Could draw 3 cards though. So that gets me, yeah, that draws me up to 4. So if I do that, we'll do that, use that to draw 3 cards. I'm going to have to discard 1. Well, we already have one of those. So even though it is quite powerful, we will discard that. So that puts us, so because she's level 2, she only gets 3 cards. So we're up to 3 cards again. So that opens the hatch, which gets us to log 753. Okay, which gains us unique discovery 22, which is the second discovery in here. Awesome. So that's in planetary exploration, you gain this card. Each crew member refreshes 1 dice. That's awesome. All right, that is super useful. So let's refresh one dice on all of our characters. So refresh that one. What's something good? Refresh this one. The Vanguard dice is always useful. Yeah, I guess we'll refresh that one on him. And on her, we're going to refresh. Yeah, I guess the Vanguard dice too. All right, was that all? 753? I feel like that's very... Yeah, just gain unique discovery 22. That's it. Okay, cool. So it's not there. One would think it was there, but it's not. So either it's in the debris field or it's in the faint signal. I guess we're going to the faint signal. All right, so that was her first turn. No, that was only her first turn. Still has one action left. For her second action, she's full on cards because the exertion only doesn't actually cost a turn action, sorry. So again, I think we're just going to use the scout craft to move. So we're going to unfortunately discard those two. 1, 2. Moves us there. So maybe hopefully we can support next run, next roll. So that's her second action. It's going to move her to there and get us an advanced event. So we have the ruin. So we have to either roll H or move one over and roll C. Okay, what's C? Going exhausted, gaining. C's probably better than. Yeah, C's probably better than H. H is you're likely to get a panicked injury, whereas C you're pretty unlikely to get exhausted. So we're going to move a blue over, which we don't have. So we have to roll H. God damn it. All right. First injury probably coming up. Ooh. I actually don't know if that's... No, we just have to delete a dice. That's actually probably almost the best outcome. But she's now down 2 dice, which is unfortunate. Get rid of a green. All right, so that was her turn. Raven Tyson, where are you? You're here. So we're going to move Raven Tyson up here. So in order to do that, obviously, we need to roll 3 or roll 1 computer or spanner. Do I just roll for the 1 spanner and just hope for the best? You got a 66% chance to get it. So let's go with that. This was a game I'd be doing 66% chance. That's pretty good. And we didn't get it. Okay. That marginally sucks. All right. So for his second turn, we're also going to go with the 66% chance. If I fail twice, this is going to be Raven, you are forsaken. Yes, Vanguard. All right, so he gets it. So he actually gets to move, but we saved 1 dice, but we also lost our turn. So I guess it's kind of probably not a win on that front, but it is what it is. No, I didn't have any equipment to help me. All right, so he's there now, so that's the end of his turn. Advanced event. Let's go. What do we got? All right, so we're actually getting this because we've got this symbol on our... So we can either move to roll a d10. You may gain 4 leads of the following type. Ooh. That's probably worth doing. So let's roll a d10. So we need to first move dice. So we'll move... Raven, I'd say you're going to be resting next turn, buddy. Let's roll in a d10. Let's see what we get. A 1. Microorganism lead. Okay, so we get four microorganism leads. All right, so it's 3, 4. Damn, kind of got screwed. So we get 2 1s, and so we get a charge, which is not the worst, but I doubt there's going to be any other microorganisms on this one, so we don't actually get that. We just got the leads, but we do get a charge. So he gets an extra charge, so he's never going to be in danger. That was his turn. Yep. Sorry. Took a second to work out. Now, Eleanor, which is over here. She needs, so she's going to probably roll for the battery. So we'll move her over here. We'll roll 3 red dice. Doesn't matter which one, because I'm going to use her charge to get back her dice. Might be a little bit of a waste, but we only need 1 dice back. Do we have a card that can get us one? No, not really. Yeah, we're just going to have to use our charge to get the dice back. That's annoying. All right, we've got 1 Vanguard. No symbols, so we don't have to roll the danger dice. Okay, Ellen is here. We need 4 red dice. Pink does have 2 red dice, but can only support with 1, unfortunately. So we're going to have to, guess we're just going to use her charge, which is kind of not a great use for her charge, but alas, that is the answer. We're going to roll 4 and a blue, because that's what it asks for. How do we get a negative? We can't get the negative unless we get the card that gives us the negative. Oop, bugger. Luckily we didn't. There's no negative, so that doesn't matter. The result actually doesn't matter. I'm just replacing with P310. Power node. Okay. This could be good. At least it's not a end variable like the last 2 have been. All right, so that's Eleanor's turn. All right. Okay, so no time signals. But that does read us log 566 again, which is kind of unfortunate because I think this is going to be bad. All right, log 566, second box. Go to log 574. 574. If there is no Alligator Guardian on the board, place an Alligator Guardian in sector 6. If there's a self-repairing Guardian threat card, flip it over. Well, there's not, so let's find that. Probably saying that word wrong. Took me a minute to find that. Alligator Guardian. Get the time ready. I just did a quick reshuffle of the map. So we are going to place down the Guardian as the log said it should. One big guy. So hopefully don't have to deal with him too much. So we are up to Yuke's turn. Gonna move with her. We'll move with her. So in order to move, we need to roll 3 dice. That's not great. She's not gonna have a lot left, but we can probably rest. So let's roll. No symbols. Exclamation symbols, I mean. So no, that can go. She can move over here as well. Then what we'll do with her, since she only has 1 dice, we will draw. So draw, re-roll 1 green die. Okay. That is helpful. So that was our second action, sorry. And then time for an event. Gonna have to do whatever this is. We can either delete 3 die, or roll G and roll H. Oh, that's so brutal. Let's have a look at G and H. G is G's not super risky. H, they're both kind of crap. Do we have any way of discarding a danger die from your roll? No. Nope. We do not have any ways of getting rid of danger die. So here we go. We're going to do G first, then H. G. Oh, that's a win. Nothing on G. Winning. Next, H. What do we get? Panicked injury. That's rough. All right. Panicked injury. So we're going to give her a panicked injury. And then her injury die with the panicked injury. We will cancel out a red dice. All right. So that's her turn. She flips. Everyone flips back. Back to recon. So in order to get this, we need 2 computers or a alien and a spanner. She's not going to get that with 2 red die. So we're going to have to rest with her. So first thing we'll do is we will rest, put 5 dice back. That's 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many dice does she have? She only has 8 dice, so I only get 4 back. Resting gets you 4 dice back because you only put back half your total amount of dice on the field. And we also get to draw. Feel like unfortunately this is better than that. I might regret that, but we shall see. Because this allows you to get rid of an exclamation point, which we don't want on this roll. So what we're going to do is we are going to roll 2. Going to roll 2. Only roll 2 dice with her. Green dice, which could be a mistake. And then we'll get the assist of purple and blue. So purple's going to assist with that, which will roll after. Blue's going to assist with that, which will also roll after. Don't mess that up. No danger die with this, so we're going to try and rewrite the power. Double Vanguard. Unfortunate that we still have these just go straight in the bin because we got what we need. Oh wait, no, it was this one. So if I get a shield, crew members in your sector may refresh up to a total of 3 dice. So let's do that. No shield. Okay, never mind. And no. No. All right. So, but we did get reroute the power. So let's go to log 702. Not going to read the log, just going to read the outcome. All right. Wow, there's a lot. Okay. The outer surface of the craft world is now flooded with red light. It seems that the node is sufficient to power most basic systems. Global condition G33 is on the planet board. Reset its time track. Well, it's not. Global condition is not on the planet board. Place it in. So we need to place G33 on the time track. If P18 thermal vent is in sector 6 and power machine deposit in sector 5, nothing happens. Otherwise, place 318 in sector 6 and 317 in sector 5. 318 and 317. And 318 in sector, oh yeah, 317 in sector 5. Okay. Cool. If the Guardian's already on the board, resolve eradication ray. Each crew member in the sector with Alligator Guardian rolls, so there's none. Is not on the board yet. Place, yep, no, it's on. there is a POI inactive defense battery in Sector 4, go to log 776. Nope, it's not. 315 in Sector 4, go to 779 or 316. So 316, Sector 4, go to log 777. Log 777 is very ominous. Place 314 on top of the card in Sector 4. Top of the card in Sector 4. Hacked defense battery. And that's it. Cool. That was a lot. So we have 3 new cards on the field. Shoot the construct. You will pay. Perform a dice check only if there's a threat in this sector. Progress the time track on the global condition by 1. Oh, okay. So this, I'd imagine, is the... So this here, we have to use this thermal vent to get out of this area. So we need to all go there. So we'll start doing that. Powered machine deposit. So we can kill the threat if we're there and it's there. And we roll a ridiculous 2 spanners. 2. That's never going to happen. So, yep. We're not doing that. Guess we're just going to all try and head straight to the thermal vent and get in. Because that should end the scenario. Don't have unique discovery 8 yet. Hopefully Raven Tyson can get that. Oh, he requires 3 moves, so we're going to have to go all the way around another 1 time. All right. So that was her first turn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the draw ability, which I always forget what it's called. What is it called? Prepare. Yeah, prepare. It's the prepare action. So which you can do in any order. So what we'll do first is we're going to first roll. So we need to do this. So we're going to try and move and then move with things with us. So we're going to try and get one of these symbols and one of these symbols. To do that, we're just going to roll everything. So we need 1 Vanguard or one of these. And not 3 exclamation points. And we get it. And then we can move everyone with us. Oop. Well, we got it. So, cool. Got that. We're going to move everybody with us. So we're just going to move regularly with her, but using this card, we're going to move everyone with us. So she's going to move now. In order to move, travel's way cheaper now. So travel is literally just putting a dice over. So to do that, we're going to use our other this to exert. No, we can't do that this time because, never mind, because we don't have any dice to use. So we're just going to exert normally by getting rid of a dice. Guess we'll get rid of that one and get 5 dice back. And then what we're going to do is then put a die over to move everyone with us. So now everyone is over here. And now that's her turn over. Event. Nope, we're just time tracking. So awesome. Let's add 1 to the time track on here and mining probe. So we get 2 mineral leads. So for 3, yes, we've got a 3 and a 1. So what we'll do is we'll use the 3 first, gain the mineral lead, put them back. So during planetary exploration, place this card in the roll pool. No, we probably won't do that. We need the mineral leads. And then the second one can go on top. That 3 gets discarded. The others go back in the bag. And that is her turn. Raven Tyson. All right, we're going to try and excavate. And then if we fail, we still need to move. Oh, we also didn't put the time on here, so this actually needs to do this as well. There's no crew member in this sector. Move the Guardian 1 towards the nearest crew members. E. Each crew member in the sector rolls I if there are none. There are none. Travel and okay. Each crew member in the sector rolls I. That's not good. Gain wounded, wounded. Oh, that's rough as hell. Okay. All right. We are going to start with blue. Gain a wounded injury. That's rough. Then purple. Also gets a wounded injury. Purple has 2 injuries now. That's not good. That's not good. And then pink. No, it landed on a side. Let's count that. Wounded injury. Everyone gets a wounded injury. You get a wounded injury. You get a wounded injury. But we do have a couple of med kits, so we might be able to negate some of that damage in rolls. But it is Raven Tyson's turn. He needs to exert because we need both his turns. So we're going to exert and get rid of that dice, which gets us back 4 dice, 5 dice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to roll basically almost everything. We'll roll those ones and leaving that. Roll those ones to try and excavate. So we need. Ooh, okay. Actually, let's read. I don't remember which ones I got back now. I think that's one of the ones I got back, so I'm going to get that instead. I hope that was one of the ones I got back. If not, my mistake. All right, so we're going to roll 5 dice to try and get 1 pickaxe, 1 wrench, and 1 alien. Pickaxe, wrench, double Vanguard. Cool. Pickaxe, alien, double Vanguard. So we got it. Was there... Okay, we also get the negative, but because we got the positive, the negative is actually negated. That's good. So we get 2 alien tech leads. Alien tech leads. 1 charge. Another charge on Raven Tyson. God. Man's on fire. Too bad he's the only one that hasn't rolled any danger die, but that's neither here nor there. Got the tech leads. Next, read the log 613. Log 613. Gain unique discovery 8. So we get this unique discovery. Awesome. If you have already gained, okay, so no, we just gained the discovery. When unloading, place an extra command token in the command pool. Awesome. It's also great. So, something I failed to mention at the start, our rank up card. Flip this card if there are no more unique discoveries on the board. Well, I just got the second unique discovery, so it's flipped. At the moment, we've only got 1 victory token. We're not going to rank anyone up, but we might still be able to get a couple of victory tokens. So what we're going to do is Raven is now going to move. In order to move, he's just going to throw away a die. He's just going to travel over here. Oh, also I was supposed to put something else there. 311. So I was actually supposed to put 311 there. There you are. We don't really have time to do that. Let's get out of here. So now let's just hope. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Travel. This time there's no attack, thankfully. So let's see. All right, it is a time track, unfortunately. So we're going time track there, time track here, time track, travel. So no, they stay there. All right, so that's Raven Tyson's turn. Security. So security, first thing security is going to do is rest. So that brings us down to 5. And we have 10 dice, so we get 5 back. 1, 2. Doesn't really matter at this point because we're not rolling anything. 5. So she also gets to pick up a card because she's level 2. Okay, doesn't really help us right now. Okay, so she's just going to move with her second action, which move to there, drop a dice. So that puts her there. All right, so now we're going to flip her and hope the event doesn't screw us, which it looks like it may. Yep, so the icons don't match. So we might have a dead purple, or we might get evacuated, which would be horrible. So time tracks go up. This track, log 709, so we'll do that before we move the last time track, just in case it has a effect. Discard the G33 card. Okay. Discard PO. Well, that sucks. Discard PO 318. I'm assuming we're going to have to get that back, so that can just go over there. 318, 317. Okay. Wow. So someone's going to have to go back and turn the power on again. There's 313, 314 in Sector 4, go to 812. Oh, top card from Sector 4. Okay, so someone's got to go turn the power back on, which I was not ready for. Okay, well, let's do this first. Double attack. We may be losing this game. Each crew member in this sector rolls I. So, all right, each crew member in this sector rolls I. This might be over because we're going to roll I twice. So we're starting with purple. That's 1 wound. Let's just keep rolling and see if we get evac. So that's 1 wound on purple. Rolling I twice because there's a double attack. Yep, that's an evac. All right. That's really annoying. So we get evac straight away. I'm not going to roll the injuries on that. Evac 698. Okay, so place the mission failed token and leave the planet. So that's the end of the mission, everyone. We failed. That's unlucky. Luckily for me, I chose this, so we don't lose any discoveries during evac, and no one dies. So thankfully, we get to keep the discoveries, but that is the end of the mission because we just got an evac. So yeah, thanks for watching.